While Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner have spent decades in the public eye, it's their 19-year-old daughter Violet Affleck who's now stepping forward and drawing attention, not as a celebrity child, but as a brilliant, thoughtful student and passionate writer. Recently, Violet made headlines by publishing a heartfelt, deeply researched essay at Yale University, where she is currently studying. The piece, which addresses urgent social and environmental issues, is gaining traction not just on campus, but across the country, being shared widely on social media platforms and academic forums alike. Violet's essay isn't just some school assignment, it's a bold, articulate critique that showcases her maturity, intelligence, and sense of social responsibility. Coming from a background surrounded by Hollywood glamour and media frenzy, Violet could have easily chosen a quieter path. But instead, she's choosing to raise her voice on the issues that matter, and the world is beginning to take notice. Although Yale has not released the full essay to the public, snippets and summaries have begun circulating among student groups and news outlets. The essay reportedly tackles themes of climate justice, public health policy, and generational accountability, highlighting how young people are inheriting a world shaped by political apathy and environmental negligence. Violet's writing is described as soulful, compelling, and urgent by one Yale professor, and fellow students have called it the most talked about piece on campus this semester. According to sources, Violet reflects on her experiences growing up under constant media scrutiny and juxtaposes that with the invisibility felt by youth fighting global issues. She writes with the insight of someone far beyond her years, and yet her tone remains humble and inquisitive, a reflection of her upbringing, no doubt. Unlike many celebrity kids who chase the limelight, Violet Affleck has always been more reserved. Rarely seen in tabloids or red carpets, she's maintained a low profile, guided by her mother Jennifer Garner's consistent commitment to shielding her children from the public eye. But now, by stepping into the arena of ideas and social action, Violet is forging a unique identity, one that is neither overshadowed by her parents' fame nor shaped by it. Sources close to the family say both Ben and Jennifer are incredibly proud of Violet's achievement. While they've often been spotted supporting their daughter at school functions or quietly encouraging her academic pursuits, this moment marks a significant shift. Their daughter is becoming a voice in her own right. She's always been deeply thoughtful and passionate about making the world better, a family friend shared. Now, she's just using her own tools to do it. It's worth noting that this moment comes during a highly public and emotionally complex period for the Affleck-Garner family. With Ben Affleck navigating the very public challenges of his personal life, including his recent split from Jennifer Lopez, and Jennifer Garner continuing her balancing act as a co-parent and public advocate for children's privacy, Violet's essay feels like a steady beam of light in the middle of it all. Jennifer Garner, known for her advocacy work and grounded lifestyle, has always emphasized education and independence in raising her children. Violet's decision to attend Yale and write such a bold, public-facing essay reflects that influence. Ben Affleck, too, has spoken in interviews about wanting his kids to live meaningful lives driven by empathy and integrity. In many ways, Violet is fulfilling that vision, and then some. Insiders at Yale report that Violet is already working on her next big piece, this time possibly focused on healthcare disparities among youth populations in underserved communities. There's also talk of her collaborating with student-led policy groups and possibly interning with nonprofit organizations during the summer. While her future is still wide open, one thing is clear: Violet Affleck is not just the daughter of two famous actors. She's an emerging intellectual force with a clear moral compass and a growing public platform. Rumors are also circulating that Violet may be invited to speak at youth summits and academic conferences later this year. If that happens, expect her influence to rise even further. One Yale student summed it up perfectly: "We came here expecting celebrity kids to quietly pass through. But Violet, she's here to change things." Violet Affleck's essay marks more than just an academic milestone. It marks the beginning of a public journey into thought leadership and advocacy. In an age where young people are often underestimated or written off, she's proving that passion, intellect, and courage can come from anywhere, even from someone raised in the limelight. And perhaps what's most inspiring is how she's turning that spotlight around, not on herself, but on the issues that matter. In doing so, Violet is setting an example for her peers, for younger generations, and for all of us who still believe that ideas can shape the world. If this story moved you, inspired you, or made you look at things differently, then don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to bring you the most touching and powerful stories about the people behind the fame, the ones shaping the future in ways you never expected.